Okay. Are we good? Hello and welcome to Home with Sarah Jane. I am Sarah and I'm a homeschooling mom to two girls ages 9 and 13. And today I just wanted to make my life a little bit easier for the upcoming week by making some make-ahead breakfasts. So I've decided today I'm going to make some granola, some creamy lemon crumb squares, and some chocolate chip biscottis. I know those don't sound the healthiest, but this is not like the only thing we'll be eating for breakfast a lot of the time. I will make some kind of eggs, we'll have fruit, and then also if my husband is home, it's usually like bacon, sausage, you know, like a full breakfast. Also, I went through my stockpile and I found a couple of things that were going to expire. So I decided to go ahead and just make these blueberry muffin little packs. Normally, I do not make my blueberries from these little normally I don't make my muffins from like these pouches. I usually make them from scratch. But I bought these a while ago for my kids to just try and learn to bake and do something simple. And these were what were left, and they're going to expire, I think, next month. So I wanted to use those up. And for the blueberry ones, I think I'm going to add like some lemon and maybe like a lemon like icing on top just to give them a little something extra. And then I also have these ones. These are the double chocolate chip muffins. These again are going to expire, but I think these ones expire in March. But still, I just wanted to get them used up. With those, I'm going to end up freezing these, and then my kids will take out muffins for a snack or whatever. It's just one less thing I have to do. All I do is I cook them up, freeze them, they pop them in the microwave for 20 to 30 seconds from frozen, and then eat them, and they're perfectly fine and good. I also like to do a pumpkin chocolate chip muffin as well, but I still have some of those in my freezer, so I'm not going to worry about those today. And then I found this box in my stockpile, and this is some waffle mix that my oldest daughter likes this waffle mix. I do make waffles from scratch, but honestly, the ones I make are not as good as these ones. And the way that we add to it by adding like vanilla and, you know, butter and all this kind of stuff. So we have been sticking to these, and I like to make this whole box at one time and freeze them. And all I have to do is stick them in the toaster, and I don't have to do anything about that. So I think I'm going to start with the easy stuff, probably the muffins. I guess let's just get right onto it. Okay, the first thing, I already preheated my oven to 400 degrees, so I don't have to worry about that. And I'll start with the blueberry just because they need to cool in order for me to do the icing. Sorry if you hear my dog in the background. He's in a mood today. Honestly, I don't know if it's a mood, if it's just his personality at this point. He's a Great Pyrenees, so all he does is bark and drool and snuggle. Oh, and just another thing, normally if I do ever have to make muffins from a package, I usually like to use the protein muffins. I think it's like Kodiak or something like that I usually use. I normally don't use like these ones, which are just fine. I just normally don't use them. Now onto the chocolate ones. I'm going to make, what am I going to make? I'm going to make the granola. I haven't made this in a while. How do I do it? It just says mix all the ingredients. This is how I write my recipe card. Mix all the ingredients together, place on sheet, and bake. That's helpful, right? Super helpful. Okay, so I'm just going to guess. So, I need oats. These oats I moved from my stockpile a while ago, and we haven't been eating them. We went through like an oatmeal phase not that long ago, and now we're not. So I have a whole bunch left over, and I really need to use them up. Okay, so this is a very basic granola recipe. Normally I would add like peanuts and almonds or, you know, pistachio and cranberry something, but my kids like it plain like this. They like it with just cinnamon, vanilla, honey, peanut butter, oats, and just a little pinch of salt. And that, I think, is all that goes in this. Yeah, that's all that goes in this one. So I'm gonna just wait for the muffins to finish up, and then I'm gonna pull those out and place the granola in there. I think I need to lower the temperature though. I usually cook my granola around 300, 315. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. Okay, so I think the blueberry ones are done. Well, before I burn my hand, let me check. Okay, what about the chocolate? Oh, it kind of feels like the chocolate's done too. Oh, maybe the chocolate needs a little more. You see a little dent? Okay. I think the blueberries are done. Ah, sorry for the weird angle. There we go. I still gotta plop that in there. I'm gonna give the chocolate a few more minutes. Okay, so now I have the granola in. Let me see. Yeah, again, I didn't do great notes. I'm just gonna put it in for 20 minutes, see how it does. Who knows? I mean, it'll just get extra crunchy, right? Okay, so now I am going to do the creamy lemon squares. These ones my husband really, really likes. So these are primarily going to be for like me and him. But my kids will eat a little bit. My youngest doesn't like them at all, but my oldest will eat them sometimes. So yeah, let's get started on the creamy lemon squares. once this half is patted down, all you're going to do is you're going to just take your lemon and sweet condensed milk mixture and pour it on top. And then you just spread it out. So when you're done spreading this out, you're just going to add the rest of the crumble right onto the top. Okay, so I am waiting on the oven. Right now the granola is still in there, and then I just need to throw in the lemon, what was it called? The creamy lemon square. And then I need to make biscotti still. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait on the biscotti for a few minutes, and I'm just gonna start the waffles. So yeah, I guess it's time to make a whole bunch of waffles. Okay, so now I'm gonna be making the waffles that I could freeze. I do not have enough butter left over for this recipe, and I don't feel like going to my deep freezer to get any out. So I'm just going to use the rest of this and then just substitute the rest with oil. It'll be fine. It's all fine. All that fighting for 1 tablespoon of oil. I'm just gonna add extra just because it was such an ordeal to get it open. Every time I overfill it. Lemon squares are in. Granola is done. Now I just need to finish the waffles and biscotti. Okay, now I am making the chocolate chip biscotti, and I believe this is the last recipe. The only other thing I need to do is dip the blueberry lemon muffins into an icing, and then I'm pretty much done. So I have the biscotti formed, and I just like to make them like little, like they're only going to come out like maybe this big, you know, like boop. So these actually have to be baked twice. So once you bake them when they're in these like little log things, and then you're going to take them out, slice them, and then bake them on each little side until they crisp up. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now, and I will try and show you as much as I can, but I'm trying to homeschool at the same time, so let's see what I can get done. Story of my life. Now everything is done and out of the oven. I have about 26 biscotti. These do not need to be frozen. I could just put these in the cookie jar and they'll be fine. I mean, I know I said that this was like easy breakfast, but we probably will have this more as a treat. It's just a crunchy cookie. So it's not really something I'd serve for breakfast, but it's probably just going to be a snack or so after breakfast. I did have 12 chocolate muffins, but they already started eating them. I did have 12 lemon blueberry muffins, but those already gotten, some of them already gotten eaten as well. These ones I'm going to put in the freezer. These ones I know everybody's going to eat first. So I'm not even going to try and freeze them because there's no point. They'll probably be gone by tomorrow. I did make 20 waffles. They're 16 bagged up and ready to be frozen. So this will last us a little while. And then I have this lemon, what is it? A creamy lemon square. It has oats and stuff like that in there. But this one actually just gets refrigerated. So this Pyrex actually has a lid. So I'll just pop this with the lid on it in the refrigerator. And then I made a thing of granola. I did not realize that my kids were going to, like before, it was only my oldest daughter and my husband that would eat this. But now my younger daughter says that she likes it now. So I'm kind of feeling like I should have made more of this. But that's okay. We'll see how fast we go through that. I hope you enjoyed this video. And just, oh, and just a quick, reminder. This is not going to be everything that we eat for breakfast. Like normally I make a hot breakfast, like hash browns, bacon, eggs, or hash brown, sausage and eggs. These are more like for when I don't feel like doing that. So this is just to make my life easier when I don't feel like cooking. My kids could grab any of this on their own and reheat it. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.